What's a good job for a 33-year-old introvert? That is it's oddly specific. Although I do appreciate the extra effort placed into that question. Good job for a 33-year introvert. Again, your question assumes that you're going to be able to choose a specific job. So please probably acknowledge that assumption and pay attention to the fact that it's wrong. The assumption is wrong, that you'll be able to choose specifically one individual job based on who you are, based on your makeup, based on the way you think. That would not be the case. There may be some exceptions, but obviously exceptions do not disprove the rule. In most cases, you will have to list jobs based on what you qualify for and what you want. And then I will add an extra variable of what the Air Force needs. Those three variables determine what jobs you get and what jobs you're able to ask for. So when it comes to introversion, introversion is not, and this is where my philosophy kind of kicks in concerning introversion, because I also consider myself introvert. I'm an extrovert with introverted tendencies, if that makes sense. If you think about it, YouTube is the almost the exact opposite of being an introvert. Why would I be on here talking to 21 people at one time, or trying to build a platform of an audience if I don't like people? I have introvert tendencies. It's a switch. It's a reaction to an environment. It's a reaction to a group of people. It's not a genetic makeup. Like, my parents were not a certain way. They bred together, and now I became an introvert, because of their genetic makeup, and my chromosomes, determined that I would, not like crowds or chaos or loud noise. No. Being an introvert is a reaction to an environment. So realize that at some point you're going to have to give a speech. At some point you're going to have to give a briefing. At some point you're going to be in a large group of people. At some point you have to take showers with a lot of people. It's the nature of the military. So don't let introversion, place you in a box of, I can only have this job or this job or this job because of my tendencies when I have an option. Because in a lot of cases you won't have an option, and you'll have to, adapt, assimilate. So once again, the answer I gave to the gentleman earlier concerning be self-aware enough to obviously, you realize that you have introverted tendencies. But then beyond that, what do you like? What do you want to do? What do you qualify for? Obviously, studying plays a major factor into, the jobs you'll be able to unlock. But also in terms of your free time, what do you do in your free time that indicates something you would like to do while working? I don't know. That question, has false assumptions in there. So I would address those. But also just realize that, once you join the military, introversion is going to be something that it'll be reserved for your free time, so just keep that in mind.